fault, 'cause I can't afford you.
Yeah. It's the Holla Hour DTF Radio. It's your boy Rob Holla Murder Ave and Madam Bullet in
bang,
the
bang.
building. What it do? What is going on?
Hola.
What a guan?
Wagwan.
How are your Thanksgiving bellies feeling?
Oh man.
Did you go in?
I'm still feeling hungry, yo.
You still feeling hungry?
I'm still feeling hungry because everybody else ate. You know, when you cook, you don't feel
You
like
don't
eating. Yeah,
Right.
I was nibbling, you know, just to make sure everything was tasting right.
Right.
Which everything came out banging.
So you was nibbling.
I was nibbling.
So-
I'm just such a nibbler.
You had sauces.
I had lots of sauces and gravy.
Well, all I know is that after I cooked, I went from
You cooked?
working. Yeah, I was working overnight, and I had to go straight home, put 2 penne in the oven. I had to cook 2 turkeys, and then after that, everybody we went to my family's house. My family came out to Long Island, and then it just became like karaoke night. It got crazy. I was on my bitty bitty bomb bomb shit.
So you had karaoke Thanksgiving?
Yo, facts. It was popping.
Wait a minute.
had
You
it
had
at
a
the
Nicaraguan, you know what I'm saying? A Nicaraguan, Peruvian, Venezuelan, South American.
None of those are my nationalities.
Well, you ain't Mexican.
Nah, it was mad fun actually because
Colombian, El Salvadorian.
Finally, he remembers.
Jesus. Nah, but it was actually really fun. I never I had the smart TVs, but I never really windowed the YouTube or anything like that. And when I finally did, son, it was crazy. I was mad happy. I was in there. I was on my Destiny's Child, Bills. You feel me? And then on top of that, I just was no scrubs.
You was singing this karaoke in front of your family?
Yep, that's a fact. Those are my #1 fans right there.
So it was
So I was like-
a family karaoke.
That's right. Shout out to the Backstreet Boys.
Did moms go in?
What? My mom was in there fucking singing Lauryn Hill. I'm like, Mom, chill. You're embarrassing me.
Mom went in on Lauren?
She's the one who put me onto the Fugees.
You say word.
That's a fact. My mother's the one who put me onto the Fugees, and then my uncle, who's Salvadorian, put me onto all the old school reggae I be listening to.
Nice.
Wow, okay, excuse me.
Goes to show ya.
What about you, Ro?
Queens in the building.
Yo, my mom's came up from VA with my niece. I think I got to put my niece on that show with the kids cooking.
Wait. There's Gordon Ramsay, I think, and then there's
Where it's just all the kids
all the
cooking,
kids. I
know
not
which one
against
you're talking about.
adults.
Yo, but not for nothing. They be
I
coming
saw
up with
that
some
one.
real poppin'
Food
shit.
Network. I saw that. That's a really cute show.
My niece basically did the collard greens, and my niece seasoned the pork shoulder,
Really?
the penne.
Word.
So what's up? We got that. We got them samplers.
Yeah, y'all got the samplers.
Yeah.
And,
We
you
got
know.
the Bernil samplers.
Yo, I was like,
feeling it.
I was like, who did this? My niece.
And collard greens is hard to
Yeah,
do if you
it
don't know
is.
how to do them. That's
They
real
come
easy
out
to get
gross.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my niece, 10 years old, in the kitchen.
Yeah, and they be bitches fucking 25, can't even
Can't
boil
even touch
water,
nothing.
right?
My mother was sitting there getting ready to try and be, the teacher and like, oh, so listen, all right, you gonna help me cut the collard greens. My niece grabbed the knife. She's like, how do you want them cut? You want them thick? You want them? She started rolling up the collard greens. You gotta roll them up and then cut them. Mm-hmm. She started doing that. My mother was sitting there like.
Oh, man.
Like, wait, what just happened? I don't get it. But my mother had a confession to make. My mother's dirty. I found out my mother's been being dirty for at least 4 years.
Why, your
Why,
mother's
she
on
got-
I'm a little
Snapchat?
mad at her. I'm a little mad at her. She been being dirty for at least 4 years.
Why, she got a boyfriend?
No. She been making, the collard greens in the can? She been making the collard greens out the can
And feeding
for
you.
the past 4 years. She said, and she just been sitting there watching the whole family be like, yo, these collard greens.
Oh, that's shameful. I don't know.
I
if
mean,
that's
that just
shameful
shows
or
her
shameless.
technique, though. That
I
she
mean, you
actually-
ate them, right? Don't be a hater.
We was busting them down. But I'm like, I was just like, you dirty.
That's
for
shady
that.
records
she
right
been
there.
she been getting that. She said, I've been doing this for 4 years now, and y'all Negroes ain't recognized nothing. Yo, but overall, I had food like
It makes you think. What else parents be hiding?
Yeah, I had food to last for a week.
Nobody wants to see my mother's drawers, special drawers.
Oh, no. Let's not get into that.
No.
When you said my mother was being dirty, I thought I was like, what? She's been on Snapchat. She's been on what's that other
Periscope.
Tinder. And
Oh
all that
no,
shit?
not that kind of dirty.
Thank God.
Not that kind of dirty.
We're not trying to do that.
Yeah. So, but overall though, the kitchen was stocked though. Fridge is packed still.
You still
I
have
feel like that's the
leftovers?
good thing about the holidays is that you get to unite with your family. You get to cross reference on things. As you get older, you're able to relate to your to those who were teaching you when you were being a knucklehead and younger. So it's more relatable, when you with different people that cook. Like, I done learned a lot during, this Thanksgiving, especially it was the first one that I was able to host. So it's a good thing. As you get older, you get to enjoy. And then you be like, damn, now I know what you was going through. And I was over here. Who want Patron shots while we watching this game?
So you hosted it at your house and you did all the cooking and everything?
Well, I did
or-
cooking at my house. I had people over my house, and then from there we traveled to another family member's house because at the end of it, I'm like, yo, I know if I bring it, ain't nobody gonna know who cooked it. They gonna think somebody else cooked it. I gotta have some people sample shit at the crib. So
Oh, you just had to.
She wanted to
I
shine.
had to shine.
She
You
wanted
feel
to
me?
shine.
That's
Oh,
all.
you just had
Plus,
to
who
act
not
like
like
you was somebody.
I always act like I'm somebody.
Whatever. Whatever. Sounds good.
Sounds legit.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I've been busting Thanksgiving food down. Like I'm not like the picky leftover. I bust down leftovers.
I have no leftovers. That's how good it is. I'm talking about by the afternoon of the next day, everything gone.
Yeah.
Everything. Most of the stuff was gone the first night.
Well, we make enough turkeys within everybody in the family to where the next couple of days we eating turkey sandwiches, we eating turkey everything because it's just like, what we gonna do with all that? You know what I mean? So, but it was good. I definitely enjoyed. I'm really happy because I got wavy and showed my skills. Hey, anybody want a karaoke challenge? Holla at me.
I'm definitely down to do
I
that.
got to relax, so I was just like eating and relaxing.
You wasn't
Watching
playing chauffeur.
Yeah, eating, relaxing, watching football. Now I actually did have to go. I had to go. Something happened with my brother. I had to go. He hurt his foot, so I had to go hold my brother down. That was about it.
Okay.
But besides that, I was chilling. I was laid up. A couple people came by. You know what I'm saying? Actually,
I
two of my German homegirls came by, right? So they never had.
Das Boot, the German?
So they never had, that black soul food Thanksgiving
Experience.
From what you
yeah,
know.
like
From what
they
you
never.
know.
It's
No,
not
they
just
didn't.
dinner,
They
it's an
told me.
experience.
They was
Okay.
like, yo, because Germany, they don't do Thanksgiving. They don't do that. So she was like, one was like real excited, like, yo, I can't wait, man. Yo, let me tell you something. And it was still a lot of food. I'm talking about stacked plates. They ate like 2 or 3 plates while they was there, and then stacked plates.
Yeah.
Yo, they walking out. I'm looking like, yo, you good for the week, huh? You gonna be all right.
Oh,
But
man.
they, Mom Dukes did her thing, so
It's always good. That's always
Then they
good,
got shop
man.
on Black Friday?
nah.
What? Cyber Monday, though?
You went
I
in
like
Cyber
that
Monday?
Cyber Monday.
Oh, so you got? Oh, my
I
Christmas
was
gift is on fleek.
But
Yo!
I got mad stuff for the crib. They had a lot of stuff that, this stuff that, do-it-yourself stuff that I found online. I went and ordered mad stuff.
So-
I got me a nice little monitor for the kitchen. You know what I mean? So I
you
could.
didn't-
What?
So you could do your
You know what
Julia Child's
You know
thing?
what I need to get you is a motherfucking coat. That's what I need to get you.
She said your cookie coat ain't working.
And after that, and just for that, we'll be right back with Murder's Ear to the Ave. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if we're going to do it today. I might not even feel like we might not even do it today. We'll be right back. She firing shots.
Looking ass nigga.
She firing shots. She firing shots. I don't want to talk to you no more. You're fired. You're fired. I quit. You're fired, and I quit.
Bye.
Radio.com.
Girl, what you doing?
It's 2 a.m. and you're creeping down. Go tell your
boyfriend, you sleep now. I pull up in my new whip with my speakers loud. We smoke up and now we in the cloud. When we smoke, we feel. When we getting high, we feel. The love is real. If it's a one night fling, baby, I'll let you know. But I don't want it to be, I'll never let you go. I got some moves to this shit, I gotta let you know. You gotta be my tenderoni, gotta be cool with my homies. Because this love is real. Every time we touch, it's like a cocaine feel. Real slow motion, walking feels like the ocean. Cold eating potions, how this whole thing feel. Would you ride or would you die for all this love I give you? Okay, love, I can get it up.
No, trust him. You'll be good.
Do my things, got me feeling up.
Don't worry, we'll take care of it.
Meet them online, yeah. Oh yeah, we should put them on the table.
This is love I believe in. We gotta make it to this place that we should be in. In fact, I want you, wanna flaunt, you got me seeing. But you're my dream girl in this dream world I be dreaming. All the time I hear stories talking about how every time somebody's love is going south. I hope you understand my words that's coming out. The fact I love you, baby, I will scream it loud. Girl, we're so high. We're so high. Touch the sky. Our love will fly. Okay, girl.
Oh my God, I can't eat one right now. I ate it
What I do? It's just this one thing. It's love. Okay. It's electric.
I was focused. I was all in the cookies.
in the cookies and shit.
Never get to that. Yeah.
DTFradio.com.
Yeah. We are back. It's the Holla Hour, DTF Radio, Madam Bullet, Murder Avril Holla. We are here, and it's about time for that murder's ear to the.
Yes. So, I don't know about you guys, but have you guys heard about the Fab Summer Shootout? That mixtape is fire.
Yo.
It's
I'm hearing
fire.
that.
I love it. Honestly, like, you know, when I seen the trailer, I was like, all right, you know.
Not so much.
I wasn't really too interested because it just focused on, Netflix series Narcos, and I'm just like, oh, we're gonna do this again. But then once I sat down through the entire trailer and then listened to it, I was like, I fuck with it. You know what I mean? I see he's trying to pull some mixes. I feel it, and I can't front. I've been bumping to it ever since it came out.
So send me that link, sister.
Yeah, definitely. Shout outs to Ice-T and Coco. They had their baby girl.
Yeah.
She had a baby?
Yeah, she had a baby.
So hold on. So this
Finally.
is
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. It's her first child. He already has
think he has
two kids. So it's be his third child, and this is her first one.
I'm I'm always wondering, like, with these girls, like, how they going so hard with doing all of shenanigans to their body, like how they feel. Like, do they put off having a baby just because they trying to keep their body? Like they did that. Like they're spending crazy money doing all kinds of work to their body, and then having a baby could alter that.
I think it more so had to be with the responsibility about being a parent. They had their relationship. They started off with dogs. So it comes down to really your relationship. So who knows really about that? I know that watching their show before, they were trying to. So and now it's good that they actually that it happened. So Coco and Ice-T announced it on Twitter, the birth of their baby girl Chanel Nicole, and not for nothing, but that baby looks like a spitting image of Ice-T.
Oh my
spitting
goodness.
image, like they did the half face with Ice-T's face and her face, same lips, same nose,
so
same
she's
eyes.
gonna look mad evil.
I don't know about that, but that's so messed up.
I hope that baby.
Well, no, because I
the way
feel
you
like
said it making me scared.
I'm just curious. Like, I feel like when it's a little girl, she look like the mother. But yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, in other news, since resurfacing with her latest album, 25, she has blown the charts out of the water. In just 4 days of her album, she sold more than 2.4 million copies. Talk about a comeback. Adele broke the record for the highest selling album in its debut week in the U.S. NSYNC has been holding that title since the release of No Strings Attached in 2000. They sold 2.4 million records in that week, and she topped it in 4 days.
Shout out to Adele.
Talk about 6 weeks and 6 years and just, trying to sit there and really put yourself together, and she really blew it out the water.
It's always hard to do a sophomore album because so much is riding on that second album, especially if, like, when 50 did his album, his follow-up album was so anticipated, you know what I mean? And a lot of people felt, even though I thought it was a good album, a lot of people felt disappointed because it wasn't up to the standard of the level of the first
one.
But this one, Adele's album, I keep hearing, surpasses the first album. Right. And that's hard to do.
Yeah, and that's the thing,
it's hard
is
to
that
sell 2 million period nowadays.
And she did it within 4 days. But you also have, like, a lot of artists, what they fail to realize, if you come out with everything that you have in one hit, what is there else for the public to look forward to? So I feel like when artists do that, it's just like, all right, what else are you relatable? Like, how can I relate to you? In that sense, I might as well not listen to your music. So it was cool. I'm not gonna front the hello, like, they've been having the memes and stuff, and there's been talks about Adele and Drake getting together for a song, but I'm not sure if that's really gonna happen. Twitter's been talking about it. A lot of different places, a lot of different social networking sites have been comparing the two to see. So hopefully that really brings a spark up. And who watched Love and Hip Hop last night?
Only you.
I don't have TV anymore.
Anyways, so
I'm poor.
The trailer finally, the super trailer came out for Love and Hip Hop New York, and not for nothing, but Cardi B is getting a lot of love. A lot of these people are getting a lot of love, which is good. I'm excited for Love and Hip Hop New York, and I hope it comes out good. But
I'm only happy because Cardi B is on. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And she touches somewhat close to the hip hop world because she's a stripper and she deals with all these rappers and people come into the strip clubs that she's at, and she travels a lot, and she's still within that industry. A lot of these girls don't do shit. They're fake singers. You know what I mean? They're fake Instagram models. They got bullshit clothing lines that never do anything. They're supposedly coming out with albums. So at least she's doing something a little, although stripper she may be, she's doing something a little more legitimate that touches that world. Yeah.
And basically,
why you rolling your eyes at me?
Because he hating, he trying to get on that show, and
I ain't trying to.
He should be on Love and Hip Hop.
First of all, I'm not even
he
trying
get caught up.
I'm not even
He'll be the soldier boy.
Nah. Actually, I would kill.
Soldier boy.
No, actually, I would be a better Rich. First of all,
Rich is so disrespectful.
I would be a better Rich. Like, because first of all, what do they call it? The sleaze? The what is it? The Creep Squad?
Mm-hmm. The Creep Squad.
Listen,
the Creep Squad.
Me and my dudes is wolves. So Creep Squad ain't got nothing on the wolves. We wolves. Listen, if I want to go in there and if they put me on Live and Hip Hop, I guarantee you the ratings is going up. Like, Rel's a wolf.
Like I'm not. It just came like a thought in my head. Do you guys feel like that women are more of a, more pimps too than men?
It depends on the woman.
It depends on the woman and the situation and the context.
I got a lot of female family members. Some of them.
Are they? If they're anything like you,
listen. Whoa. And see the difference with them though, because they really be like they really be on that. Like, if they want to get that chicken, they get that chicken. But they don't, and me, I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. Right now, right now, the wolf ain't out. The wolf has not been out.
Wow, that's a great cover up.
I promise you, if I was on Love and Hip Hop, the wolf is out.
I know exactly why the wolf isn't out, because he don't want none of his shorties. He don't want none of his shorties asking him, invite me to Thanksgiving, invite me to Christmas, invite me to New Year's.
And with that said, we'll be right back. Where can they get the rest of this information?
Of course, you guys can always check mavenueny.com for the latest on everything. We definitely have the interview with Fresh last week, and you definitely get to hear more about our guest today. So definitely check it out. You can get it on Mavenueny on Instagram, on Twitter. Google me. So, you could definitely get more information. If you guys want more information upon that Fab mixtape that came out, you're able to download it off the site. And, definitely if you guys want to hear more about different stuff, you guys are always able to hit up that contact page or just Gmail, the hollahour@gmail.com.
You already know. We'll be right back. Holla Hour. We got our special guest in the building.
Sexy batch bacon.
Yeah. And it smells real good in here.
Yummy.
It smells delicioso.
Broadcasting 24/7. You know that is 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. 366 if it's a leap year. TGFradio.com. We never stop.
What I give to you, you still keep my love amongst a few. It's not real enough, the smile you gave, even when you held my face between your hands. It's true, you spent some nights with me when you held me close, felt like a dream. But there's something more that I want from this. Can't stay wrapped up in this time I'm bliss. Used to love the way you talk to me, but now I see you're not for me. Not supposed to be sitting by the phone waiting for your call. I know you're off doing something wrong. I shouldn't spend my time thinking about the things we said. I was drinking. Something snapped in me when you took my hand, made me fall back in this lonesome, hopeless plane. Used to love the way you talk to me, but now I see you're not for me. Not supposed to be sitting by the phone waiting for your call. I know you're off doing something wrong. So damn, my little
Yeah, we back.
Don't talk with a full mouth, you nasty.
Yo,
man,
somebody
oh,
else
man.
talk. I got cookies in my mouth.
Yo, we're back. We're back with our special guest, Sexy Batch Baking Company. We have
Woo.
the founder and the owner of Sexy Batch, NIEVES. He's a man that needs no introduction. All right, so NIEVES, tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about the company and kind of what got you started.
Before that, what's up with your boy Meek Mills?
Oh man.
Yo. I wasn't even a Drake fan before. Now I have to be a Drake fan because he just came. Oh, it was so bad.
I respect
Do you know?
that.
Do you know that White Castle even got at Meek Mills?
Yeah,
They tweeted something saying,
Yo, baby lotion soft. I saw.
You know what the crazy thing about that is, like, his clapback to that was just so horrible, and you expect so much more from somebody that just has that much, like, you know, like that much going on for yourself, and then you just fuck it up.
The shit is, I don't understand how he keeps going after his fucking team. You know what I'm saying? With the shit with Wale.
We were
all that,
actually
you know
just
what I'm
talking
saying?
about that
I'm
too.
like, yo, I don't understand. And who gives a shit? The guy's making crazy money. Just shut the fuck up and be part of the team. You know what I'm saying? Going after Drake, whatever, I understand that. But you don't go after your own team. You know what I'm saying? And his shit not even good. All he does is fucking yell.
Now that I'm done eating a cookie,
But
Delicious.
I'm waiting for that Rick Ross.
delicious. But
yes.
I'm gonna be honest. This is my thing. My problem with Meek is why you keep going after the lover boys. Why you don't go after, let's say,
Jadakiss.
Kendrick.
He
J.
ain't going
Cole. Why
against
don't
no
you-
Jadakiss.
why
You
don't
see what I'm saying?
Nah, that's not. I'm talking about somebody his era. Why you don't say nothing to a Kendrick? Why you don't say nothing to a J. Cole? Why you going after the dudes that make love rap? You know what I'm saying? Like the dudes that's not even considered street.
I hope you're not putting Wale in that category.
Well, no, I'm saying like Wale is he's more conscious and he does more. Him and Drake do similar as far as
He
like
makes-
catering music towards women though.
Yeah, he
You understand
makes
what I'm
Eat My
saying?
Pussy music. That's what, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? As far as like when you think of Wale, you don't think gun busting, you know,
Right.
you don't think any kind of
You're
gangster.
thinking of Juicy J shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, my thing is you coming at the dudes that got more the lady type feel than the dudes that got the street feel.
'Cause
Why
he's
you don't
scared.
come at the street feel dudes?
You
Why
already
don't you
know.
come at the? Because you know, let me tell you something. I ain't gonna even hold you. He better not pick up that microphone towards a J. Cole or Kendrick. That boy get
You
washed.
get eat up.
Speaking of getting eat up, yeah,
So
but
back to my cookie.
Back to you. Back
Yeah,
to
that
my
was
man,
such a-
Nieves.
segue.
Yeah.
Back. You know what I'm saying? You out there getting in this cookie game, man.
So, Rel, you had a cookie.
Yo, first of all, delicious.
Thank you.
Delicious. So my thing is though, now there are a lot of cookie companies out there. You know what I mean? You got Insomnia Cookie, you got Davis Cookies. What made you want to go this direction with Sexy Batch?
I thought that when I first started the company, I was thinking, hey, what am I going to bake? And I was thinking of, all this different shit. I was like, cupcakes I think cupcakes already played out and gotten their
Right.
love and all these other little fancy pastries and shit. And I was like, you know what? Honestly, like nobody's really giving love to the cookies. Like a cookie is so good. When I first started this business, I had this whole image in my mind of a young kid just eating a cookie and just like the cookie just being the size of his face and him just going at it and just
Right.
having a good time and not even thinking about anything else.
Right.
And that's really what started me baking cookies seriously because I bake, other things. It's just I have a limited space in the kitchen. So I was like, when to focus on one thing, do that thing
Right.
and do the best that I can.
Right.
Why did I go that route with all the different ones? Because I think that there are a lot of gimmicks out there with a lot of the different places. Listen, I don't enjoy a lot of the cookies out there.
Right.
Not because I'm a snob, not because my stuff is better. It's just there's so much sugar. There's a
Yeah.
shit ton of sugar in all these cookies, and you can't taste the cookie. It's just sugar, and yes, people are gonna love it, and they're gonna want more. But it's just the sugar that they crave.
Right.
I don't listen. I don't. At the end of this, whenever this ends, I don't see myself being the next Dominique Ansel or David Chang discovering new things and new techniques. I just want to make this one thing the same exact way. Make it awesome every time. So you taste it now, you'll come back 5 years, taste exactly the same thing.
Right.
I just want to make an honest to goodness, awesome product.
Right.
I'm not looking for gimmicks I don't need. With my product, I'm very fortunate because I don't need parlor tricks.
Right.
I don't need gimmicks. I don't need that shit.
Right.
All I have to do is put this in your mouth and let you enjoy it, you know?
Wow. Hey, yo.
Yeah, that's what she said. But no murder.
Look, your eyes. Look at you. Your eyes. She said,
Murder's
put
just
this-
like,
Look,
yeah.
I'm just fascinated.
You might
So,
be one of Murder's new booze.
no, maybe we'll talk after the show. But listen,
I'm very bossy.
so hey, listen, we talk after the show. It might get crazy. So, like I had seen a couple of interviews before that you had gotten that name in high school, but what happened that you had gotten Sexy Batch from? Like, you know, I mean, where did that come from?
Right, everybody's
exactly.
curious about
Because,
that.
So-
you know, it's a name that is not common to have with cookies. You know what I mean? I mean, we could
It's
look at your
catchy, though. I like
Instagram. It is catchy. And then you have a lot of people, well, where did it come from? How do you guys make it? You know, so where did the name come from? Where did it conspire from?
Well, I went to fashion industries when I was younger to study fashion design. And most of the students there are gay. Mm-hmm. I was, you know, like a handful of straight students there. And, you know, they're very flirty, you know, good fun. I have some good friends. And one time somebody just said, "Oh, you a sexy bitch." And it just kind of stuck with me that my whole life pretty much, you know, ever since that. So,
Yeah.
you know, I joke around. I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm a sexy bitch," and, you know, and all these things. And then I was like, "Oh, why don't I make it Sexy Bitch Baking Company?" This government, the city, the state wouldn't allow it because as a derogatory, you know, name,
Name,
you know, curse, something like that. So as I'm on the phone you know, with the state, they're like, "Hey, we can't do this. You know, do you have anything else?" I was like, change it to Sexy Batch. Change the I to A, and that's how it became about.
Oh, okay. Because it's really intriguing. I was like, wait, what? I got to hit up. Wait, Sexy Batch. I'm like, how do you guys serve it in short shorts? Like, I would like to know.
Right.
I
And do you
did
have a team, or do you doing this by yourself?
No, I had you know, I'm glad that you asked me this. I had an interview on NBC a couple of weeks ago, and this story is really not TV friendly. Yeah, not a good story. So I
Yeah.
just shortened it. It's like, "Oh yeah, it's a child, you know, a high school nickname that kept with me," which is not a lie, but it's not, you know, everything.
Yeah.
The whole
sends
story.
Like if you don't know the story, and you know, if it's not relevant to you, it doesn't seem funny.
Yeah.
And
Right.
it seems a little off-putting. So
Right.
I didn't say that, you know.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But are you baking now? So do you have a studio? I mean, do you have a commercial space that you bake out of? Do you bake at home? Do you have a team? Are you doing this by yourself, or?
My goal, I do this predominantly by myself.
Okay.
My goal is within this next year to either get a food truck and go that route.
Right.
Because I also work craft service for the
Okay.
film industry. So the craft service will help, the truck will help me for the
Yeah.
craft service, and I could
Right.
bake out of it. I would just pimp it out. Something like Napoleon pizza. Have you had those pizzas?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Super good.
Yeah, those things.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, those things are
It's
crazy. Like,
ridiculous.
it's insane. But I want
had it.
like a truck like that.
Right.
And if not, you know, get a really small space where I could just bake commercially out of, and maybe have like a little window. You know, like Donut Plant. Maybe 6 years ago, 7 years ago, they had the one store on Grand Street.
Yeah.
That it was just, you know, just a warehouse of baking.
Yeah.
And they had a little tiny, smaller than this place.
Yeah.
Just a little place that you sell a rack of donuts. When it was gone, that's it. Some hot chocolate, and that's it. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Because I could bake wholesale and send it to my wholesale accounts.
What I like about what you have going on, you said there's no gimmicks or there's no, you know, because I checked out your Instagram, and there's, what I like about everything is very conscientious and very, it's not bare or plain, but I like that it's simple. You know what I mean? Right. There's no crazy colors. The name is catchy, but there's no crazy colors, and there isn't,
Yeah.
you know, there isn't any gimmicks or any, you know,
It's
juggling
like clean
circus.
cut.
Right.
Like, just seeing the presentation that you have is very clean cut, and it's something that, like, you can bring anywhere. It's not like, well, we're focusing on the box instead of the cookie, you know, so that's really good. And honestly, that would probably be a great way, you know, for you to go. There's a lot of, you know, different trucks that they have. You know, they have the pizza, they have the ice cream, they make it right in front of you. So I've never heard of a cookie truck, and if I hear some sound, I'm gonna be
Like,
like,
how
well,
awesome would that be? Just roll up, you know.
let me get some milk and cookies.
Yeah, the reason why I like the truck is just, you know, just go anywhere and just park it in front of a building, and those smells.
Right.
You know, when I'm baking this stuff, it fills the whole place, and you just open the box, and there's all the smells.
Yeah, it smells good in here.
You know, the reason why I have everything clean cut is because I believe that the name is fun.
Right.
And you're very, flighty, and you know, the imagery in your mind. So I need everything to be very business, and I want people to take me seriously.
Right. Right.
Because of the name, so I have to make sure a good contrast.
Yeah.
Also, if you look at me, a very big, muscly guy with tattoos.
I ain't gonna lie.
Baking.
The picture had. We was talking about the picture earlier.
Yeah, we
I said, murder. He did that on purpose, and it's catchy. It catches you. You see the big burly guy, tattoos.
Right. So
Big
you know what I'm
beard.
saying? Yeah.
You get the contrast.
Right.
So is also a play on that for me. And yeah, my Instagram and Twitter, Facebook, even the cookies, there's a conscious effort to put the cookies first and not rely on gimmicks like sex, because I've gotten a lot of photographers. Hey, want to take some pictures with you? Some women, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to demean women or sell sex here. I want to sell cookies.
Yeah.
Now, if you post a cookie and you're naked or something like that, that's fine. I will like it, and that's good. But that's not what I want for my company.
Yeah, for
And
advertising.
also, I do a lot of work in the background. My recipes, I have taken out about half the sugar content of a regular traditional recipe.
I'm gonna
I don't
tell you
sell
right
that.
now.
And did that lack in flavor at all?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm about to have one.
Yeah,
I
have
can't.
one on there.
Right,
We want to
but
see
I
your
don't
honor
sell, I
have
don't
reaction.
one.
sell it that way. I don't sell
Right.
it like as a low sugar thing, because there's a negative connotation for that. I want these cookies to stand alone. If you're conscious about calories or sugar intake or ingredients or not, you're gonna have an awesome cookie, or
Right.
an awesome experience.
Right. Okay.
Now, what are the flavors that you brought for us today? Because this
The
is
one-
really good.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to take these out as we talk about
The
it.
one you're eating right now, that is my Nutella chocolate chip cookie. That's actually the best seller, just because it's Nutella. If you ask me, that's not even my best cookie. My best cookie, I believe, is my oatmeal cranberry,
Okay.
which is very tasty. And then you have here the Snickerdoodle, a good Christmassy cookie.
Now,
This is really good. Like it, and if you're saying that it's half the sugar,
and what other flavors do you make besides those?
I have a lemon doodle, which is a snickerdoodle but with lemon zest.
Okay.
And it's seasonal because I use Meyer lemons only, so we only get it from maybe November till maybe February, maybe,
Okay.
depending on the produce. I have an oatmeal cherry chocolate chip. I just came out. It'll be on the menu this week. Hopefully, I got to take some new pictures. An orange dark chocolate chunk, which is that's like my favorite right now. It is crazy good. Yeah. I have a Bianchi. I made that one for a neighbor. She asked me to come up with a cookie for her wedding, and I came up with a whole new recipe, for them to have in the gift bags. So they're both Italian. So I made it. It's my version of a cup of espresso in cookie form. And I named it after them because she's taking his name. So I named it after them, and it'll be on the menu. And I think for me, it's a very complex cookie. There's a lot of things going on there.
so you
but
put
it's
a lot
really-
of science behind the cookies.
Yes, yeah. And even with the sugar, also when you say science, I have a science officer, my friend Hayden, Science for Fitness. He has his own website and on Instagram and such. And we talk about sugar all the time. And, hey, why not this sugar or use this other sugar? In some recipes, I use coconut palm sugar. I also bake paleo recipes.
For the people who are crossfitting?
Yeah, more conscious about sugar. So there's no refined sugar. There's no flour. There's no dairy in those things. And we go back and forth. A lot of things can be sweetened by dates, and they're just as sweet. And just as awesome, and you won't even know.
Right.
But just
No, I
the
couldn't
fact
tell.
that you say, "Hey, this is healthy," something people like, I don't know. I'm cool,
Right.
thanks.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. When you say something is low sugar, I would think a lot of times most people who like the sugar and the fat and the sodas and the cookies and cakes and candies, they're like, low sugar, that's going to be really hard or really gross. It's not going to taste good. So it's good that you don't brand it. I mean, even though, I saw your website and your Instagram, and it's very clear and concise, the types of things that you do put in, the kinds of ingredients. And I see that
Or
you're
health
doing
conscious.
things like this, a diabetic cannot really enjoy cookies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're super, super sweet, or cakes. But this is something, you know what I mean? If they take some of one of the natural, the paleo cookies that you do, you know, they can enjoy at least half a cookie, and you know, not fucking go into a diabetic
Yeah, and I think
shock.
that this is really actually a good thing for kids because, you know, a lot of, you know, obviously
It's more
baby
wholesome,
boom, there's
yeah.
a lot of kids, you know, and I think this would be a really, like, I would not mind my brother taking a couple of these and eating them. You know, I feel like, all right, you're fine, like, you're good to go. Are these things that you focused on when you create, like, when you thought, hey, I'm going to start this company, like, were these the things that you were focused on? Like, what were you focused on when you created?
When I started the company, I didn't focus on the low sugar. I didn't focus on having a science officer work with me. What I focused on was making the best cookie that I could afford to make at a price point. But then going over the sugar amount, you know, I deal with everything in grams. I don't deal in cups. It's very easy to lose sight or the relationship
with
of
that
how
abundance.
much things you put in. When you're like, oh yeah, one cup is cool, because nobody really knows what the fuck one cup is. But if
One
you
cup
put
is 8
100
ounces.
grams in something, 28 grams in something,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm picking up what you're putting
you
down.
know, you know exactly what it is, and it's the same exact thing every time. But so when you see 100 grams, 150 grams, you know, 600 grams of sugar, you're like, holy moly, that's a lot of sugar. So I started trying to, as soon as I saw that, as soon as I really started, you know, also before I started the company, I didn't write anything down. So these are all just recipes from my head, but then I started to write everything down, and then I have to multiply them times 10, times 6 for the larger batches. And when you start seeing that much sugar, you're like, holy shit, that's a lot of sugar.
Right.
You start taking it back, and then we started, you know, and then I started speaking with Science for Fitness, and we started making sure that we test the cookies that has the right amount of sugar. Can I take out even more sugar? Yes, but at a certain point, it loses the chemical reaction. You need the sugar for it to spread, and then it becomes a smaller, nastier cookie. You know, so it doesn't really.
It doesn't translate.
Right. I'm not a paleo company.
Right.
They're paleo baking companies. That's what they do, and that's fine, and that's awesome. Let them do that.
Yeah. Right.
I just want to make some options
Right.
for my clients who, you know, are diabetic, who maybe are CrossFit.
Right.
You know, the reason why I don't take off all the sugar, I don't focus more on paleo, is because I believe that with a good diet and exercise, you could eat whatever you want.
Right.
You know, you
course.
could have a good snack. This is a dessert item, and I want you to feel like you've had a dessert. When you eat this, you're gonna feel, oh, you know what? I had
definitely
You don't
feel
feel
like I had a
cheated.
glass of milk.
Right,
Yeah.
you don't feel cheated.
I'm good.
Right.
That makes me want to eat ice cream with it. Like,
was
it's
good.
so
Yo, I
good.
had a vision of an ice
Like, that's what I want to
ice
do.
cream
Just
cookie.
crush them
Yeah.
and
No,
ice
these-
cream and
yeah,
eat
no,
it.
These are good cookies. I
Oh,
you know,
just
for
had
ice
they're
that
so
cream
good.
that vision.
Because when I had it, I'm like,
But now,
I want some
this
milk.
is-
But then I thought about vanilla.
Before, because we got to get into our bulletins, right?
Right.
Coming, but let everybody know where they could reach you at to get these delicious cookies.
I
where
love
they could
them.
find, where they could order them.
Good. So
Give us all your Instagrams and all that.
all the Instagram, Twitter is at SB Baking Company.
Okay.
You can order online at sexybatch.nyc. The full menu is on there. You can order. I ship anywhere in the U.S.
Okay.
And I deliver in Manhattan if I'm available.
Okay.
To deliver.
What about Long Island?
Yeah, I ship them out to Long Island.
Oh, okay,
So,
good, 'cause I'm in Long
problem.
Island.
Also,
We'll
I
bring
got
those to you
asked.
personally, Murdo.
Well, if you want to meet me also and maybe try some other people's cookies and just have a fun time.
Oh, yeah.
I recently got asked to be a judge at the Brooklyn Cookie Takedown.
Oh.
It's happening at the Royal Palm Shuffle Club.
Nice.
December 12th. And it's from noon to 2 p.m. We have lined up 28 bakers.
Wow.
Oh my
And there'll be
gosh.
3 judges. I'm one of them. So come by. I'll be baking
Yes.
also stuff, and I'll be giving things away.
That's
But
awesome.
stop by sexybatch.nyc. Makes all the difference when you're giving gifts. You give
Yeah.
some fresh cookies, a good corporate gift. Whatever
Right.
you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely good, especially for the holiday seasons.
Yeah.
I got a request for a real holla cookie
Oh God.
with like white chocolate and coconut, right? But not coconut flakes, because I don't like coconut flakes. But like with a coconut flavor with white chocolate chunks. Can we Can we design that?
I want to have a
I will
milkshake.
tell you what. I will maybe think about that. I don't like using white chocolate because it's actually not chocolate.
I love white chocolate.
It's not white. Let's just tell me very quickly, and then we got to jump into the bulletin.
I like using the darker chocolate, the better. I think.
You
get
heard
a
that,
really
Rel? The
robust-
darker the berry.
Hey, as long as coconut.
I do. I have a coconut crusted chocolate chip cookie, which
that's
is very tasty.
But you don't like white chocolate. I love white chocolate. Like, that's my thing. White chocolate macadamia nut.
Well, I'll tell you what. You have me on again,
Yes.
and I'll think about it.
Okay.
Oh man, here we go. Now that means we all got to put a request in because I want a Avenue pink cookie.
Well, you want to talk after the show anyway, so therefore, let's get into these bulletins.
Let's jump into that. I only got 2 fit. Well, actually, I don't even have to because Nieves already told us about the cookie takedown in Brooklyn,
yes.
which is awesome. So something again, bulletins. If you ever want to send me something that you're doing, free and low cost, fun things for adults, things for kids, things for all ages, please do that. Madam_bullet@AOL.com. What I have for you today, tomorrow, December 2nd at 30 Rockefeller Plaza, the tree lighting. Christmas is here. Right, so everybody loves that Rockefeller Center tree, and that's something free that you can do. The weather is going to be nice.
What?
It's not
I'm
going to be
inviting
snowy.
all my booze.
So it's going to be it's going to be tomorrow, December 2nd, 30. I can't even believe she said that. 30 Rockefeller Plaza. Stop.
Well, please have all your booze. Stop by Sexy Box Down NYC and order you
cookies for your sexy batch self.
I know, right?
So if you guys don't know where Rockefeller Plaza is, it's between West 48th, where they're going to have the event is between West 48th and 51st Streets. The tree lighting, the actual tree lighting is going to be, I believe, at 8 p.m., but the ceremony itself is from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., and they're going to have a whole lot of live performances. Sometimes they do giveaways. You know, if you got a favorite artist, check them out. Go on. You can also go on NBC.com, and they'll have more information about the tree lighting ceremony at Rockefeller Center. The tree is going to remain up until 8 p.m. January 6th. So you have all this time to go, take your kiddies, enjoy, do it before the holiday season gets too much underway. Now, into that end, we are about to jump in to make you want to holler. Now, Nieves,
You already
let me
know.
explain to you, since he don't know.
He don't know about the
Make You Wanna Holler segment is we're going to go around, and you're going to tell us something that makes you want to holler. It could be anything good. It could be anything bad. It could be a person, people, place, thing, whatever you like. Murda, what makes you want to holler?
I already think I know what makes I want to holler.
Woo! Sexy batches makes me want to holler. These cookies is popping. Nieves, shout outs to you. We're going to talk later. No, but these shits is bomb. Like, oh my God, I'm enjoying the fuck out these cookies. Like, they're really, really good. I'm so surprised.
Murda, you look like you got your hand in your pants. Take your hands from there.
No, not
As she looks at you,
I got my hands in my pocket.
As she looks at you and says that.
It ain't a gun.
Yo, these cookies, yo.
These cookies is
That's
hitting.
my word.
Nah, they're like really good. I'm surprised. Like, you know, it's a difference when you see them and then when you taste them. And then it's just like, they're really, really good. So it makes me want to holler.
Bro.
Yo, you know what makes me want to holler?
With that fucking coat.
I'm going to see that Jets Giants game on Sunday.
Think about me.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you while you lose. I'm gonna hit y'all when I'm gonna text you when y'all lose.
You listen.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just.
text
You a Jets fan, Murda?
Yeah, I'm a Jets fan.
I loved you up until today.
Yeah.
I'm a Jets fan.
Uh-oh.
What's the problem?
Look at his.
We can have
Look at
beef.
his Judgy McJudgerson
I know,
eyes
right?
over
He
here.
looked at me.
Yeah.
So you
It's
going
alright.
to
I
the
still like
game?
your
Going
cookies.
to the game. I gotta thank the young lady who got me a ticket.
Are you? Let me ask you a
that's
question.
really
You gonna
nice.
take a?
You got
What
good
kind of
I
seats?
got my Giants gear. You crazy?
alright.
You got good seats, bro?
I don't even know. I ain't asked. You know
Oh,
what I'm
come
saying?
on.
It was a gift. I
Oh,
ain't
that's
asked.
nice. That's true.
So I'm not like that. Like you give me a gift, I'm not gonna be like, oh, but where the seats at? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wherever the seats at, it's a gift.
That's
You know what I
thoughtful,
mean?
especially if you're a Giants fan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you already know.
What makes you want to holler?
Oh, this new Rick Ross. I'm waiting for. Yo, seriously.
Yo, he can't get over.
Yeah, because he's like back 90s, early 2000s. It was Jay-Z's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's August Rick Ross right now. I think he
Yeah?
just
Yeah?
I think he just took over the game, and like his whole MMG shit is just fucking
Yeah.
tight. You know what I'm saying? But I'm waiting for that shit. All his shit's fire. So there you
Okay,
go.
That shit
okay.
makes you want to
Yeah.
holler.
Okay.
You know, I'm actually blank for today. I have nothing that makes.
Oh, I got something else that makes me want to holler
You know what
too.
should make you want to holler? The fact that I bought y'all Mama's
just about-
Fucking
hold on
Mama's cooking.
Yes, it wasn't even Mama's cooking. Rel cooking.
Nah, I didn't cook. Mom
He didn't
did.
cook.
Put a lie, Rel. I'm doing this for you, for the ladies. Shh.
They already know I get busy in that
Well,
kitchen.
they need to help you out with
Matter
your
of
code.
fact, I'm gonna start. Oh, here she goes.
No, you know. Actually,
I can't
you know what makes me
feel
want
the
to.
rain.
You know what makes me want to holler, and this is something funny. I'll keep it short and sweet. What makes me want to holler is when you go to a nail salon and you ask them to do your eyebrows, and they say you want to do your lip too. Boom!
Damn.
That shit makes me want to holler.
No. That mustache makes you look very distinguished.
All right, fuck you, CC Batch Baby.
Bullet, Miss Madam Bullet.
Shots fired, man
Shots
down.
fired.
Man down. Hold up.
He said blocker. He said boyaka.
No doubt. Well, make sure y'all tune in next week. We got to get out of here.
And if you guys want to hear more about this event on the 12th, you guys could definitely check mavenueny.com because we definitely going to be in the building. I definitely want some cookies. And if everybody going to be baking, you know, I might just be a judge.
Yeah.
So you come by, you're my guest. You come by, you my guest. You my guest.
And
right, so I got.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Cookied up. I'm coming in
Where
there.
can we find you, Rel?
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm coming in there with a milk holster.
I might fuck around and bring some shit like that too.
I already spoke to Matt, the organizer. I was like, yeah, I'm ready to judge the shit out of this. Let's go. I got my eating pans.
I'm ready.
You know those hats with the 2 beers on the side?
Oh, with the milk.
I would just have it with the milk. Hold it down.
Yeah, we do. Oh.
Come on. I might just have to do that.
I'll be like, oh. Yeah.
Give me milk and cookie and a joint,
Milk
and I'm
and
good.
cookie.
But
So
I know my new thing now. Now I'm gonna start cooking and then have my sexy batch of cookies ready. Like yo, boom,
Yes,
I got
definitely.
a girl loves a sweet after a treat.
And the great thing is that it go like it's everywhere. Like the great thing is that Long Island, the Tri-State, so that's really good. That works.
And I tell you one thing: not everybody likes cookies, or not everybody likes cakes, or cake or cupcakes and shit. Everybody loves cookies.
That's a fact.
So you can find us where at the Holla Hour Everything Rel. Where can they find you? Because I know they can find me at Madam_Bullet Everything, Twitter, Facebook. Googleame, soy Googleable.
I'm Rel Holla Everything.
Yeah, you can find them under a code from 1995.
Yo! On that note,
which it. I'm not even.
Rel's code makes me want to
You
holler.
got company. I'm not going.
That's a fucking.
Rel's code makes me want to holler.
I'm not going to do nothing to you today. We got company.
Yo, by the way, man, about the Bullet
And
Entertainment,
Murder
shout out
Ave,
to Ty
where can
Flows.
they find you?
you?
Yo, she's speechless today. I ain't going to
I don't know. I'm off today.
Up.
Look, y'all already know. Y'all can find me on mavenueny.com or mavenueny@gmail. Whatever, everything. And definitely we're gonna have a write-up for this, and you guys let me know. Y'all want to order some? Maybe we'll have some giveaways going on this year for this month for Christmas, so
yes,
stay tuned.
I will give you guys giveaways. Let's do
Let's do that. So don't forget to Gmail us at the Holla Hour, do Mavenu, Madam Bullet, Rel, and we're about to be out of here, man. Shout out, Free Diamond.
Fuck these fuck niggas talk about it, go.
Fuck niggas mad at me for. I ain't done shit to y'all. Just doing me like y'all should.